Hi, welcome to my craft room. Carol Gatton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this card was designed by Susan D'Angelo. She used the Lacy and Lovely stamp set, and we're going to use the 3 circles along with the hello. I have a little panel of Whisper White, and I'm going to use the Island Indigo ink on this. And I will ink up my hello, and I want to show you just a little trick. If you look down when you're going to stamp to where you see the rubber hitting onto your cardstock, and you'll be able to position that up so that it turns out perfect each and every time. Next, we're going to make this into a banner. So find the center and you will cut up the length that you would like it, and then on both of your tips you want to snip into where the height of that first cutting is. All right, now we are going to use the 3 circles, and I'm inking up my largest one and my smallest one in the Island Indigo, and you want to let this ink dry for just a minute. Okay, there's one, and now our smaller one, and this is such a beautiful set. And for our middle size, we're using the Pool Party, and it's amazing just how beautiful this all goes together. Did a good job, Susan. I really like this trade. I got this at convention. All right, now I'm using the 2.5-inch circle, and I'm punching that out. And girls, if you don't have our punches, especially the basic circles, I really encourage you to get those. I've been collecting them for years, and I wouldn't take anything for my punches. And this one is the 1 3/8-inch circle, and lastly, our smallest one is the 1-inch circle. And they last for years. I have used these and taught classes. They're wonderful. Tab 1 for your big shot. This is the mosaic embossing folder, and I've put a piece of Scotch tape over the one corner, and that serves like a hand to grip that so that I can position that in there and get it lined up just the way I want it. You want to make sure you sandwich that and then send it through your big shot, and it turns out perfect each and every time. Boy, no work involved in this, is it? Use your multi-purpose adhesive to go around the edge of this panel and then adhere it onto a panel of the Island Indigo. And look at that, it's looking pretty. I don't know if you have our grid paper, but these are 1/4-inch squares, and they are great for taking all the guesswork out of positioning anything onto your card base. This is a piece of the Quadra Fancy Designer Series paper, and I have it lined up so I'm exactly 1/2 inch from the fold. And now all I have to do with this piece of Island Indigo is just butt that right up to the Quadra Fancy Designer paper, and it's perfect. The measurements are perfect. I'm going to take this panel and I'm just laying it down, and I'm positioning my circles onto there just to get a feel for where these are fitting. I'm looking at Susan's card to kind of line that up the way she has. Think of a pie shape. I'm doing like 1/3 of that pie, and I've got my finger right where that point is on that panel so that I don't extend over that. And once again, I'm holding onto that right where the is touching the edge, because I want to make sure I do not let this adhere onto my card base. And then with this, it just takes just a couple of little dots of glue. You're going to overlap that slightly, and just a couple of little dots of the multi, and you've got it. Looking good. There's dimensionals that go all over the back of this, and I thought through on what was going to be the easiest, and I really think this takes all the guesswork out just by adhering your circles onto that panel before you adhere it down. You also have the dimensionals on the back of that panel. And I don't want to forget to show you that we also have dimensionals on the back of our banner. And I'm speeding this up a little bit. I don't want to put y'all to sleep watching me do this, because I know there's several dimensionals I'm using here. Wouldn't I love to be this fast? Okay, I want to remind you, if you go to my webpage at stampqueen101.com, there you're going to find all the information for creating this beautiful card that Susan D'Angelo has created. I really, really like it. I'm looking at her card just to try to line it up the way she did. She has her banner going straight out, and I'm going to try something just a little different, so let me know if you like it. Of course, I like both of them. And now we're bringing in the largest size pearl, and I'm trying to figure out just where I want to position that. And I will put one in the center of each one of my circles. And whoopsie, we got a fly away pearl, but I'll catch it. Okay, so there we go. And as I look at this, I'm thinking maybe one more pearl. What do you think, girls? Do you like it? All right. I think it's beautiful. I love the color combination. And now let's look at both of them. Once again, I want to thank you, Susan, for this beautiful card, and I really had fun swapping with her at convention. And until next time, I thank you so very much. Happy stamping!